defense cannot rely on the
exclusion.
political offense because the national laws doesn't have this provision, whereas the treaty has. So it's really tricky.
Yeah, sure.
Will Julian get to sit with his lawyers, perhaps in the future, going forward, if they ask for bail? We don't
To
know.
be honest, I don't know, because we are following the arguments at this stage,
But-
and of course the lawyers don't discuss the legal strategy with us because
Stefania, when you say the national law, do you mean the United Kingdom national
Yeah.
law or the national law
So
in
basically,
America?
we learned that there is this bilateral agreement between US and the UK, which is called extradition treaty.
Yeah.
And this extradition treaty offers this political offenses bar, which basically you cannot be extradited to
If
the
you're a
US
political prisoner.
if your charges are political, you know?
Yes, yes.
And espionage, violations of Espionage Act is one of the political offenses.
Yes.
But when this law was when this bilateral agreement was translated into the national law, the UK law, which is the 2003 Extradition Act, this Extradition Act doesn't offer the same bar. So the US,
Taking advantage of
the
it.
lawyer acting for the US today argue in court, you cannot rely on this because the national law, the Extradition Act, doesn't contain this, doesn't offer this bar.
Which has priority after the treaty.
So it's a matter. You know, it's tricky because in theory the Extradition Act should translate the bilateral agreement into a
Should be the
national
same,
law.
yeah.
So this there was a problem when they...
One must take priority over the other. So surely the international treaty.
So the
bilateral
bilateral
agreement
treaty is the framework,
Yes.
and then the Extradition Act is the law here in this country.
Locally, yes.
So, you know, it's tricky now to understand since there is this problem, this inconsistency.
Why wouldn't that have been translated into national? Would that been deliberately done, or is it
To be honest,
wording?
I don't know. I don't know, but I think I mean it's really unbelievable that there is such a gap,
Yes,
such a bug.
Exactly.
But I'm not a lawyer, so I have no idea.
No.
We learned this argument today while attending the hearing, but I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a jurist, so I have no idea why.
Who will make the
and how
decision?
it's
Will it be the
possible.
judge to say that the act has priority over the treaty, or who makes that decision?
Well,
Which
at
to
the
go
end
by?
of the day, the judge, of course, because we are hearing this criminal case, and there is this hearing, and of course, after the magistrate court, there will be a high court, and then Supreme Court, and so on. So,
High Court appeal, and then Supreme.
okay.
Has there been any precedence as far as the act versus treaty before?
To be
in the
honest-
High Court? Or?
To be honest, they mention many cases, but I'm not confident at the moment because we heard about many technicalities, so I'm not confident about discussing legal technicalities. They are complex enough for me just to understand them because I'm not a lawyer, so I'm afraid I cannot. I'm just explaining.
How did Julian appear? Does he look very
Not-
ill? Not good.
Not well.
It's terrible. It's just I don't understand how we allow this to happen in our country.
He's not
It
well.
makes me ashamed of our government.
His appeal
Judicial system.
really
It
crashed.
seems- Yeah. After 10 years
I mean,
of persecution.
it seems like he resists in spirit, but he appears not well.
And does he seem drugged up?
Honestly, I cannot say. I mean,
we hear that he is sometimes they are drugging.
to be honest, I'm unable to say anything about this kind of. I have worked for my newspaper 10 years with him for my newspaper, so I can read his face,
Yes.
I can read his appearance, but I cannot say whether he's under any strong drug or whatever. To be honest, I have no idea.
What do you think helps him? His family being there and knowing that some of the public is supporting him?
Well, I think he appreciates the public.
Good.
Can he
He
hear
simply
us at all, or
To
can
be
he-
honest, I cannot
is he
speak
aware
for
of
him
us?
because I'm not.
What do you think maybe nothing can help this situation except being out?
Well, I think political awareness,
Sure,
public
spreading the
opinion,
word.
yes, public opinion, and people mobilizing, taking the street, and journalists reporting correctly on the case.
That's already
Yeah.
It's another story.
And thank you for that yourself.
So
No, it's a problem. I mean, the British media have totally ignored him ever since he was taken to this
I
prison.
know, because
They
it took
ignore
an
him.
Italian journalist to go and ask for the documents, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, I want to thank you for that. Thank you.
Well, I think this is just the job of a journalist, looking for documents and looking for facts.
Yes,
That's
but
true.
the
Yeah,
that's
But you
He
persevered.
doesn't seem to understand that very well, or to apply that.
No, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable that no one tried to get the documents about this case. And still,
To try to understand.
and I'm still fighting after 5 years. 5 years.
Keep fighting.
And sorry, which documents are you fighting to receive?
The documents about his case, and I try to get from Sweden, and they provided very important documents. The documents providing evidence of the Crown Prosecution Service telling to the Swedish
That's right,
prosecutor
that's
not
right.
to go
Exactly.
to question him
Yeah,
in
there's a bigger
London.
picture here.
And the fact that they write, the Crown Prosecution Service writes, or the Swedish prosecutor don't believe this extradition case is being dealt with as like another
yeah,
extradition
yeah.
request. And the documents about the Swedish prosecutor that wanted to drop the case in 2013. But the UK authorities at the Crown Prosecution Service wrote them, "Don't you dare get
Cold feet. Yeah.
That's
Yes,
the
but
document.
Incredible.
the rapporteur have all these documents?
Yes, because
But he can't give it to you.
no, the rapporteur has them because I obtained them.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
And once a journalist gets the documents are public.
Yeah.
So it's not just the journalist who has the document, but they become public. Okay, so everyone can report on them. The special rapporteur uses them. But there are much more.
There are many more.
For example, just the correspondence between the Crown Prosecution Service. So I was never able to get the exact number of pages of the Assange dossier, the files. They never ever
Gave you the whole
exactly,
file,
but they provided an estimate. So the UK authorities at the Crown Prosecution Service told me that they have something like 7,200 pages and 9,600 pages. I basically have spent 5 years to get 779 pages, and there are thousands.
9,000.
Nine,
Only seven, eight.
only the correspondence between the UK Crown Prosecution Service and the Swedish prosecutor. Then there is all the rest.
And you keep launching appeals to have this information
As
supplied.
long as I have legal argument, errors in laws is called, because you cannot appeal if you don't have any errors in law.
Right. Any new evidence. or
Exactly.
any
So
new-
if you have legal arguments, you can appeal. If you have the money, because I have to pay the legal fees, of course. So I'm still fighting after 5 years.
Do you know Julian?
Of
Have
course,
you met
very
him?
well.
Yeah. No, he's our hero. He's
So
our
now
hero.
I have to rush.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stefania.
Keep up the good work.